We are truly honored to stand here with you and for me to stand here as the head coach at Baylor. I promise to take care of this program that belongs to so many of you, and I'm so grateful that you guys would entrust me with this tremendous team and tremendous group of young men. I want to thank Dr. Garland for his leadership.
After 4 seasons, Matt Rhule is out at Temple University. Hello, I'm Taggart Hauk.
And I'm Melissa Jerome. Just 3 days after winning the AAC championship, Matt Rhule has accepted an offer from Baylor University to become their head coach. We'll go right over to the sports desk where Vince Call has the latest on Rhule's press conference at Baylor last night. Vince, what did Rhule have to say?
Thanks, Alyssa. In a shocking move for Temple football, Matt Rhule went from Broad Street's hero to the new head coach for Baylor University. Rhule arrived in Waco, Texas yesterday to greet the Baylor community and address the media. He took time to thank his Owls, but he knew it was time to move on.
They'll be my players forever. I love them. It was one of the hardest things I did yesterday to say goodbye. But I knew that our job was done there. Our time was over. Those kids went from 2-10 to 6-6 to the winningest 2-year stretch at Temple. I spent 10 years of my life there as an assistant and as the head coach. All of the leadership, all the people in the athletic department, the people on campus, the students, the fans, they were such a wonderful part of our lives. All the high school coaches in Philadelphia.
And although Rhule said leaving Temple was difficult, he couldn't pass up the opportunity to recruit and coach players in the Lone Star State.
I mean, if you're a college coach, you want to be around the best. And I wanted to come to a state, the great state of Texas, where high school football is better than anywhere else in the country. I wanted to come be around the best high school coaches in the country.
And while Rhule is settling into his new home in Baylor, the Temple program now has to adapt with a bowl game right around the corner. The sports desk's Bree Hofsass is live at the Liacouras Center. Bree, how's the program moving forward after this sudden turn of events?
Yeah, Vince, the team's going to be heading into their bowl game without Matt Rhule, but early Tuesday afternoon, AD Pat Kraft actually had a press conference here at the Liacouras Center to ensure the university that the team administration is doing everything in their power to be proactive heading into their last game of the season.
So I will tell our fan base, I'll tell our donors, I'll tell our administration, we're committed to continuing this momentum, and I'm excited for that. So I will say I had a quick conversation with Ed Foley. Ed will be our interim coach as we go to take on Wake Forest at the Military Bowl.
I mean, it was not even a hesitation about, wanting to do it or even thinking about whether I wanted to do it. The program needs somebody to step up and say, okay, here's where we're going tomorrow.
And then the concern of the guys and getting the guys that are here, their mind, in the right space.
Some of the kids are like, well, what's next is we got to figure out who the next head coach is going to be, or we got to win this bowl game. I said, no, what's next is breakfast tomorrow.
With several questions going into the bowl game for the football program, several players have turned to social media to voice their gratitude for Coach Matt Rhule.
With the process comes opportunities, and Coach Rhule definitely and deserves it, so I'm very happy for him.
He gave us a structure that even though we started from a 2-10 team, we in 3 years' time won our AAC champion, so I think that structure is going to stay here for a while.
And Temple head men's basketball coach Fran Dunphy was also in attendance at the press conference, and his rule to players in the university is that it'll all be okay. Reporting live from the Liacouras Center for Temple Update, I'm Bree Hofsass.
Thanks, Bree. And Baylor University has recently made headlines in connection to their handling of sexual assault cases. An investigation ended with the termination of football coach and resignation of both the athletic director and university president. 2 former football players have since been convicted of sexual assault. However, the surprising departure of Coach Matt Rhule comes right after the program's biggest win. What you are seeing here is a true champion's welcome. Temple football returned home after winning the AAC title over Navy. The team was met by the Diamond Band and other Temple fans. We'll have highlights and more from the title game later from the sports desk, but back to you guys in the studio.